Hi guys, welcome to a new video back on the channel here. We are back for part 11 of Hogwarts Legacy content on the channel. Kicking back off where we left off after we finished the Charles Rookwood trial. And now we just gotta do meet with Poppy, we gotta do a few other things. Well, I can't go up there, I keep forgetting I can't go up there. But we're gonna first go speak to Sebastian. Because intriguing. And it says outside the common room. So he should be right here.
You're here. Brilliant.
Hey up, mate.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous? I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me. Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous. You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay, no worries.
He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it was. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Oh!
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I'm guessing it's to do with these.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
I had a feeling.
Ready for this?
Let's go. Let's have a little cheeky gander.
The journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? Didn't tell me.
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
It must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Not at all, really.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Intriguing. Oh, that one's...
Confringo!
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may be practice to solve it.
Ah, yeah.
Good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy. This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
That's like doing...
Surprise. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin. There's bound to be more.
All the gates have symbols.
You fucker.
And there are symbols on the dial.
And you're gonna jump at me again.
Let's look at the gate and the symbols again.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Revelio.
Just wonder, is there some like clues? I'm gonna have a little quick goose around.
I was
Intriguing.
about to do that myself. But you got to it first. Nice work.
So apparently there's spells on each
Got more to solve ahead.
door.
Search each corner. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Lumos.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio!
There's nowhere else to go. I don't get it.
Favorite person in the world for you?
Confringo!
There we go. Is there any like... Oh wait. Because I had to look at a different door. Because there's different doors that have different ways to things. Oh. What's that? Okay, so it looks like okay in like a pyramid. I wonder.
Another welcoming sort, was he?
No, all the way around. Nah. Oh.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
No, wrong way.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
What do you mean?
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast this if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if
Yeah, let me learn it.
Well, if that's what you want.
This chair is fucked.
Footstep me and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Okay. A. Y. A. X. B. Oh, Crucio!
Ready?
I'm ready.
Jesus.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it.
Wait there, I need to destroy something in my inventory. You can wait, Sebastian. Just one moment. Destroy!
Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
Alright,
Breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
is this a Slytherin dungeon, I see?
See a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Yeah, boy. That's a pretty fun side quest, not gonna lie. Did take longer than what I was hoping for. I still don't get why my FPS is so bad right now. Like this episode and last episode, it was just been absolutely shocking. Oh yeah, I gotta meet with Poppy. That's the next step. Okay, let's go. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Jesus, how far out is she? World map. She's all the way over there. Jesus. It's lucky I got a broom. A broom, I will find my way. Let's go. Great success. Alright, after just we made it here. Hello, Poppy.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hog's Head, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help. especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
I know, right?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I have no idea either.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbor behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
A strange one, that is.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts.
Anything over here, maybe? Oh,
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
maybe drinking a big drink of butterbeer there. There's the stuff around here, maybe? Oh, there's a box here. Quidditch gloves. How lovely. No, did not want to do that. I can't see anything else I can investigate. No, nothing should be over there. I wouldn't have thought so. There might be something over here I'm just missing. Oh.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Let's go.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
They come up to me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
Yes. A more hushed approach is like it was.
Now, where did I set my traps? Lower. Marvelous strike! Go too hard.
Expelliarmus!
I haven't even had my tea yet.
Yeet.
Finger! A husky could deal a bigger blow.
Expelliarmus!
A tusk. Kupringo! Back for more. Not for the brightest.
Levioso! Glacius!
Twas nothing. Shall we finish what
Incendio! Forte Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso!
I'll put you in a stew.
Levioso!
Back to the dirt with you.
Glacius!
What have you done? Back in the ground with you. I've never been one for gardening. Annoying little weed.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, you gotta use Reparo.
Reparo.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Is this dragon fighting shit? What the fuck?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Oh, great. So I have to be discreet. I hate being discreet in these kind of games.
One foot in front of the next.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Protego!
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ranrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard time will pay.
Oh, I was rushing ahead.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Can I, like... I don't want to just be walking so slow.
Hello, Hamura.
Do not break the dragon egg.
Alright, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Who's there? Careful!
That failed twice.
I'll make mulch of you. Feisty little foliage.
Take it.
No.
Stay on.
You may want to.
Oh no.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio!
I'll find ya. I won't bet.
Levioso! This is all this is what you do. You'll feel that. Levioso!
Ow!
Levioso! Hands of you!
I didn't realise I was gonna do it constantly.
Levioso!
That should be all the poachers now, shouldn't it?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
My black here. You made a mistake. Stop right there.
Back for another visit?
Feisty little foliage.
You've got brains of a drum! One of my own.
I'm thinking
Levioso!
to warm you up.
Levioso!
Leave the weed. I will make
Like to put the dragon.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Here, I'll find you. Let me out, son.
Vicious blast. No!
Let me out, son. Is this what I teach in her body these days?
Expelliarmus!
This is not. Yes,
Confringo!
let me out, son. Let me out, son.
Barely felt anything at all.
Let me out, son. Would you like me to put you down?
Expelliarmus!
That's mine.
No!
I'll make that one. Let me out, son. Long straight. Let me out, son.
Down my bloody tree and that is. Have that. Where's this poacher?
Revelio!
Has the game glitched? Oh, what the fuck? I guess I've got to resave and relaunch the save. That hasn't happened to me.
Ready. The elements of
I've lost everything, didn't
Let's make
I?
them count.
Fun.
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Well, let's just kill all these enemies real quick. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, finally. That was a bit of a time. Now, how do I free?
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio!
That it? I'll do it.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
That's pretty cool. I want that as a pet.
This way!
Well, we got out of there pretty quick.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
Yeah.
If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
See ya, pal. I'm now back on my broom. What's the next quest on today's agenda, I wonder?
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
So what have I got to do? Okay, so we got to complete the assignment. Okay, got you. This might take a bit of time. Fun. Let's just cut back to when we got all the pages, because I feel like this is going to take a bit of time. Okay, so after a bit of time, we did it. I went running around that. I went round the map and everything. So, oh, but I want to change today.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm intrigued by that, Sebastian.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I'm so glad these lessons aren't like actual. Oh shit! Ah, I beat you, stop, bitch! And abracadabra, nene uno no. And I did it. Look at me go! I made a butterfly. I don't get why am I sat next to Natty when I want to be sat next to my boy Sebastian.
And remember, now is not the time to...
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Yeah, because I'm sat good.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you haven't been taking full advantage of the opportunities presented by your field guide. I'd advise you not to squander such a resource. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly.
I ain't no
You'll be at the end of
snitch.
the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Alright.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Now we're focused on getting the next set of quests done.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Forgot it's snowing out here.
I'd better keep an eye on.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Okay, so what are the next set? So we got meet Sebastian. But I gotta meet him there as well. Makes no sense. Actually, I'll meet him at the Undercroft first, actually, because I'm curious. Because always stuff at the Undercroft happens. That's very intriguing to me. Because that Undercroft is like the pathway of amazingness.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
Oh, Omnius, how you doing, Maggie? Alright, let's see what Sebastian wants in the Undercroft. Hey up.
Never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I agree, personally.
Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it. Because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Hello, Omninus.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Wait, what?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Those as buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxic. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late.
Is he blind? I don't know if he's blind or not.
No further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
What are the chances I don't actually? Because, like, Sebastian's the G. And you're just being a pain in the arse. Let's go do In the Shadow of the Mine. I like doing my quests with Sebastian because they're kind of fun. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ain't there like a pathway here? There is a way, or is it a no? Yeah, it's the Undercroft it leads to. Never mind. But it is quite some distance, so world map we go. What's the closest one I have? There we go. It's not too far now. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Hop.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I'm right next to him. But what is it? Oh, I get a spell. I'm gonna have to do that, you know. Not going to lie, but let's keep on with the main missions, shall we?
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranok's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Yeah, I'm taking these fuckers down. I'll take that moonstone. Dun dun
There
dun.
they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Expelliarmus.
You won't stop me.
You're not even trying.
You know what? I'm gonna use an unforgiving spell. Fuck it, let's give it a try.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Ow.
Let's get this over with.
And I died. Of course I did. But now I'm gonna equip that because that kind of looks seems pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
God, no one enters this mine. Kill anyone inside.
Expelliarmus.
I'm a joke, not a toy!
Incendiary.
Childish! Not quite.
Yeah.
Your best.
Glaciers.
Much too slow. Have that one. And you.
What an unfortunate
Incendio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Not sure what I did to deserve that. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
No.
One I'd choose.
I think I shouldn't have been loud using that gears because I'm just spamming it every time I can.
Glaciers.
Ow.
We can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
This whole time I could have sneaked around. You're a little fucker.
Glaciers.
Yeah, get fucked.
For better or for worse, we're in.
That is my favourite to do on them now. This does quite a bit of damage.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to play.
Ow.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Not sure what I did to deserve that. That ledge is awfully high. Any idea?
I've only got you learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. Oh, that's not too bad. There we go.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fang. A number of endearing qualities.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Didn't mean to jump in that. I think I went the wrong way. Shit. Can I even get up it? No, I can't. Oh, hang on.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo.
There we go. Yay! Spiders! Oh, spider, I'm coming for you!
We're making quick work.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would have that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Says a chest. Ow! What the fuck? I did all that just for a fucking chest. That wasn't even worth anything.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
But then Sebastian walked through it with no issues. Little bitch. Such a good curse to do on people. I really like it.
We've still not seen it.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Ow.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
There you are. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are postponing the inevitable.
Did I say you could come by me, bro?
Rather unwise coming back this one.
Expelliarmus.
Not go well for you.
Stop avoiding me.
Oh, we're not finished yet. It's almost as if they were waiting. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Ow.
If only Ranok were here.
Incendio.
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to
Accio.
fight with.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
Need that just in case.
We can have a look around in peace.
I wonder, is there a third one somewhere? Yeah, there is.
To deserve that.
Incendio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Oh.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian,
Hopefully it will
I
help
think I
us
found
unravel
something.
more of this mystery.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This
Yeah, we
place
can.
is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Yeah, through here.
The moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
Bad news?
He just walked.
We're in for more trouble.
Oh, great.
I know that coast. Ranok has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not
are...
all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
Ah, click the wrong thing.
Unbelievable.
Where's the exit out of here? Forgot, wow. Shit. Oh, it's there. Where have I got to go to next anyway? I gotta speak to a mate, but I do also want to speak to Sebastian. But I gotta go teleport all the way. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a far distance. Felcrop. Set a waypoint there. And travel on it. Because I plan on trying to get this part. Like, I just want to try and get finding out all this things with Salazar Slytherin. I did click the wrong stuff. I didn't mean to click that one, I was meant to click the one below it.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect.
Yeah.
By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Of course he would be.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
This catacomb.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
More bloody spiders.
Incendio.
not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Oh Jesus, how many spiders are there?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Descendo! Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio! Accio!
Oh, great.
Revelio.
No. My gear slots are full, aren't they? Oh, why don't I use that? And get rid of that. Oh, damn. Actually, I'll use that. And I'll get rid of that. I gotta find out that. Ooh. I'm gonna equip that, you know.
There's something here by the altar. Accio!
Just wonder if I open a whoa shit. That's why you shouldn't like open all these. Oh.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. Mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Alright, mate.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Descendo! Repulso! Incendio!
Fire won't do it.
Expelliarmus!
That won't do it.
Levioso! Descendo!
What would get through that? I wonder. No.
Also, if this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Shit. How would we get through, huh?
Lumos. Reparo.
Very interesting. Let's have a little look. So okay, we figured it out then. So what I had to do was get some bones from here and then put them against the door that was opened.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student summary referenced the
Wait,
statue on the Great Room.
have I got to
which
redo
means it can't
this?
be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You
I've already seen
Really?
this.
We need to focus on.
Of course.
Because initially
There's
I
more
went
than even I imagined.
up there
Bones
to get a
start
tree.
holding on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned.
Well, this is apparently what you gotta do
This
because my
case,
game
no
did glitch, so I wonder if this is gonna fix it. Do I need more bones?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
I don't know if I need more bones. Let's try and get a few more bones, let's see.
Accio.
Come on, where can I find more bones?
Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it.
That was a
I knew
confusing
we'd
ass
get
puzzle.
through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yeah?
Probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that can save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh, okay, that was a bit of a harder one. I'll be honest.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Let's sign the new spell.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio.
No!
Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Depulso.
Or could it be... Oh, street. So it is this way.
Revelio.
But there is a spider.
Accio.
I wonder.
These bones.
There we
Nicely
go.
done.
So what you had to do is you had to... These would be for this. Then you just had to match them for certain ones. And it did it. That's pretty cool. No, wrong way. Oh, actually. Thought I didn't loot that chest, son. No, nothing there.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Time to use more. Is he attacking it for me? That is mint. Ow. Oh yes.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Aerial.
There we go.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Descendo.
Accio.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous?
What the fuck? Why is he here?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Oh my god.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Oh, yes.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way.
What
Come on.
happened back then?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment to change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
No, wrong way. That's the way to get the chest.
I need to find a safe way across.
Accio.
Da 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 da. I'm not gonna try and get that chest right now. I'll come for that for another time. Let's just get back to the Felcrop region.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. Revelio.
Do I have to physically run all the way to Felcrop? Are you kidding me?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
That was meant for me. I've been fighting since before you were born. Is that the best you can do? Do that!
Ow!
teach you nothing
Accio. Levioso. Glacius.
You'll not win here. We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat. Incendio.
And down you go.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
I
If I
agree.
have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Fun. Well, now let's actually go and do the main story now. Oh yeah, why am I not? Oh wait, I can just fast travel. Hogwarts. There we go. Where's Emmett? Emmett. Do 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 do. Peeves annoys me.
Hello there.
Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. He could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Oh, that is some distance away. And we don't really have one close by. How fun, because I can't fast travel anywhere. Time to go do a big long journey. Fun. Guys, we are not going to the main objective yet because we've got another side quest with Sebastian that I want to have a look at first. So let's have a look on in the Undercroft. Do 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 do. Come on, how far does it take to get to the bloody Undercroft? Well, now we've arrived at the Undercroft. No. Where are you, Sebastian?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form. And that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Alright. That's all it was, just a talk. Got it. But now, for definite, we're doing the main story. So we got to travel a far distance. Okay, so we have now met up with Lodgok.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranok with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranok. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
Okay, how fun.
I shall see you soon.
That defeats my whole style of going in there, just fucking shit up and going.
Someone's looking at us.
How the fuck am I gonna open it then? Have I got to do like some spells and shit?
Descendo. Levioso.
Nope. Is there like a little puzzle? I have to maybe shoot that light out? Huh? That makes no sense. Figured out how we do it. You need to go to, I think it's called Disillusion.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Let's go.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Let's go.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines
Incendio.
operate on steam. Interesting.
We now made it to the bottom.
I can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
His voice is so squeaky. Shut up.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Akio! We need to get across this gap somehow. Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Watch your step round here.
Return me to the ground at once. It's a human attack area.
Was that your best?
Make you suffer.
Leviosa!
Prepare.
A miss!
Booyah!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Incendio.
I thought that was something else there.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. I'll be quiet. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Krikos. I was only young, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit. Hello?
easily diverted.
And down you go again.
Let's get it.
You're annoying me. Get him out. Oh, ow.
I will make. Kill spells glance off of me. Expelliarmus!
Oh, this is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Wait there, bruv. I gotta get rid of some neckwear, apparently. Should fit that one and get rid of that one. I'm just gonna get rid of stuff that is like way too low leveled for me. Like I have way too many of these. If they don't boost up something, I'm not gonna have it. I'm only gonna keep that one because it's the thing that's on it. Gotta search for more clues. But how the bloody hell am I gonna get through here?
Accio. Descendo.
Oh.
Repulsor. Descendo. Accio. Levioso. Glacis.
No. Oh.
Incendio.
Wondering, is there anything up here?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Wonder if this can maybe lead me to something, or is it just going to be a chest?
Accio.
There we go.
Clever.
One less shoot. I won't rest.
Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
And down you go.
What are you doing? What is this? Release me!
You don't have time for this.
I will have my revenge! Put me on the ground now!
Ow.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Descendo.
Ow. You little fucker.
What's the point of this exactly?
One less shield to worry about.
Kill you when I get down from here! Release me!
Ow.
I won't rest. Dead.
Why have you not run away? It takes it down!
Descendo. Accio. Incendio. I've been fighting since before you were.
Yeah.
Rather unwise.
Prepare to spit.
Descendo.
Incendio.
You little fucker. Oh.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Should be. We gotta let me hide over here so that door's out the way.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I wonder. Actually, let's have a look in that room. Because normally they tend to be little quick shortcuts. Oh. I wonder.
Expelliarmus.
No. Ah, perfect. Oh, Oh, he's just
I
teleported.
need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Is it this way? No, can't be. That's where the chest is. I was right.
We're almost out of here, Amit.
There we
Look,
go.
The lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Finally, we're out.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
See you later, pal.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranok must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Ranok never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranok learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranok knows. Watch for my owl.
It's all gobbledygook. So we got hit with some facts. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
I hope Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Oh wow. We're already getting onto this part. Just let me go there. That's what I want. Ah. Okay, I get it. I get ya. I get ya. The map chamber. Ooh, there's just one more person we have to talk to after this, I think.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Oh, that was a quick one. Something I was actually hoping for, some like quick little quests to see.
Gain access to the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Where's Fig when you need him? Since I'm under Hogwarts, I might as well just run straight to his office because it's not too far. Dun 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 dun. He's only about 60 meters away. Oh, there's a Christmas tree.
I'm not in there. I just know it.
Come on, Professor Fig's class can't be in. So I've somehow gone further away from it. Why the fuck am I on 30 FPS for some reason? That is just weird. Is it because it's like changed like scenery or something? I don't know. I'll sort it out at some point, but not right now. Fig!
Now here, Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranok clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranok.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
It's so weird seeing myself as the principal. What the fuck?
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
That sounds... It feels so weird running around as Professor Black. I've seen the guy once.
With your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor Black, how are you?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do...
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply... Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait till Master sees what a wonderful job, Scrope.
Attend, Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Ah, shit.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
How fun that was. That was actually pretty fun. Oh, level 27. Okay, so we've made it to Headmaster Black's office. We're going to leave this video here. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video of the series, where we will be doing the Fitzgerald's trial, and hopefully be closer to near the end of the game. I'll see you guys then. Adios.